I forgot to mention, I saw on the internet that if you stick a copper penny in the dry ice, it will start vibrating. Oh, that is true. I just tried it. Let me show. It makes a weird noise too. Here. Ow. A piece of dry ice froze my wrist. It makes a weird noise. Ow, copper's cold. Oh, it just cracked the dry ice. I think the penny has to be like really hot. But right now it's not hot. And it froze again. Let me try to warm it up. Oh, that's cold. Okay. It's getting warm again. When I stick it in, it makes a sound. Listen. Oh, I don't know what that is. Oh, it's vibrating. It works. You hear that? It's like vibrating really fast. And then once it gets too cold, it stops. Well, not really. Just at like a certain angles it works. Like if I push it down, it starts to smoke and vibrate. But then it stops once it gets too cold. And this penny has like a layer of ice on top of it. And like when I warm it up, it like gets shiny. Also, since I'm here, I'm just gonna put the rest of the ice in some hot water since I don't really have anything else to do with it. And it's gonna evaporate in a couple of hours maybe. So I'm just gonna get some hot water. Whatever comes out from my sink is hot. Then I'll fill the glass to the top and I'll put the dry ice inside. Okay, let me show you. These little pieces broke when I dropped it, when I dropped the dry ice. There's the bubbles again. It's like floating around in there. It's actually not even like touching the bottom. I think in the glass you can see it better than the vase. It's like floating around in there. And the dry ice, it has like a stinging. Like when you put it in your mouth, it's like kind of stings. I don't know what it is, but it just like stings. I guess it's so cold it starts to sting. So, yeah. And this thing like frostbites you. Like if you hold it for like maybe like let's say 3 seconds straight and you're squeezing it, your finger will just go numb. It'll sting and then it'll go numb. Like this dry ice, okay, this one's about to go, and once this one like disappears, I want to see if it could like move around on the, and after a certain while, the oxygen, whatever gas is creating, it'll just bring itself to the top because it's heavier and it can just bring itself to the top. And it'll just come to the top and stop. But oh, it came to the top. You saw it? And now it's just floating at the top of the thing. And it's not even touching the water. Like it's just floating, bouncing around. Not bouncing. It's just at night. It's creating much more gas. So it's like the gas is making it float. Since it's like creating so much gas every second, then it just won't touch the surface of the water. And it's like it's not even touching the surface of the water right now. That's why it's not. I'm trying to hit it down, but it's going to create gases to bring it back up. Let me hold it now. Oh my god, this thing is so slippery. Can't get it. It's so slippery. It's just bouncing around. Every time I try to get it. And that's probably gone. Yeah, it's melted. And this is what happens when I, like this piece right here, where that little piece, I put it in my mouth and it'll start to smoke. Hold on, I can't grab it. It's so hard grabbing this thing. Like, oh, and it slipped right out. Because this thing is like so slippery. And crates. Oh, and it slipped out again. It has like a stinging. It kind of stings, but got stuck to one part of my mouth. And I tried to get it out, and it got out, but it melted. So the onions are creating like some type of layer of ice on the top of them from the air. So if the air has like a high humidity, it'll just start like frosting over on the top of it, and it creates like an ice. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna put it on the counter, and it just, when I hit it, it just glides. So I want to see if it does the same thing when I put it on my floor. The floor is very rough, so I don't think so. It won't do it. Oh. And the crack stopped it. But it would keep going if the crack didn't stop it. Now it has to melt to like the surface, so it's like completely flat on the dry ice. And once it's flat, it'll just keep gliding. And the piece of hair stopped it from moving. Oh, wow. And it's really hard to pick up. And once you have it in your hand, you have to keep like shaking it, or else it'll burn your hand. Not burn it, but freeze your hand. Then it'll just float on top of the surface. Now I want to see what it's gonna look like. If I put like a big chunk, I don't want to waste a big chunk. I'll put a whole bunch of small pieces in the glass and see how much gas it creates. This creates a lot of gas. And it left like this frosty thing on the surface. Like, it's like ice on the surface of this mat, but it'll go away. Like, look how much gas this is creating. I'll just be quiet so you can listen. Pretty nice. And then it'll just come back to the top of the surface when... Yep, it's doing that right now. You could see it like at the edge. Oh, and there it is. It's at the top. Let me blow away the surface. And you can see all the dry ice at the top. I'm gonna try to take them out. Oh, one I hit back down and it's staying down there. Trying to get the little pieces out. Okay, I got them out. And this one's to the surface too now. I'm just destroying this piece of dry ice in my hand. And it fell. And just destroyed. Then try to take this one out. Oh my god, this is so slippery. Just come out. Thank you. Let's go. And I'm just gonna squeeze it now so I could destroy it. And just destroy it. Trying to not make it touch my hand for too long. And you see, this is like starting to go away now. This turned into like ice. This is like just water that I took off. Oh, it's soapy water. Really soapy. Oh, that's a soap that froze. For me trying to put it in and then take it out of the dry ice. Not dry ice, the container. And this is like all the ice that's frosted on the top of the dry ice. See? From the humidity in the air. So, there's nothing really else I heard to do with dry ice. Let me stick a penny in it. Again. That's a good reaction. That's much better than before. Come on, you could do it. And it keeps falling off because it's vibrating. I have a problem. Like, I don't know how to record and keep my phone on it because I'm looking at it. It's in front of my phone. I'm looking at it and I'm not looking at my phone. Ow, that's freezing. Ouch. And I heard gold is really it's a good conductor of heat and cold. So I'm gonna put my bracelet on there and see if my bracelet gets cold. Like if I can feel it. It's not touching my hand right now. But let's see if my bracelet's cold. Oh yeah, it's cold, but not as cold as I thought it would be. It left that. It's gonna go away. See? I'll put this in the water. Big chunky piece right there. Bubbling. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with this piece. I guess the only thing I have to do is just put it in the water. But I'll try to think of something to do. 12 minutes of melting dry ice and, well, not melting, but dry ice evaporating in the water. And this is like what I heard off of YouTube, and you could see it too. Like it has a layer of like whatever the gas is producing on top of it, and it's not like really touching the water at all. Let me try to find a balloon. I'm gonna try to find a balloon to put this on the video here. I'm gonna go and try to find a balloon. Do you have any balloons, Mom? We do not have any balloons, but I want to see if a bounty will act as a filter and it won't let anything out. Let me try to. I don't really know how to hold. Oh, it's getting wet. That's got wet somehow. I guess it's like splashing up water or something. I don't think so. I don't feel anything. But this bounty paper just got wet quickly. So that's not gonna work. What about... I don't think dry ice goes in milk. I'm not gonna... Should I do it? I don't think I should do it. I'm not gonna do it. Let's just see dry ice floating again once this is done. Oh, where is it? Oh, there it is. I wanna get it out. And oh wow, that turned the water cold. The water was hot before I put it in, and now the water's cold. This feels so fun. Like I'm putting my hands up here, and I feel like little tiny bubbles tickling me. It feels so nice for some reason. We got a hole in it. Well, that's going fast. That dry ice is going away, and it's at the surface. Let me get it out. Whoa, look at that. It was doing something like a fountain just now. Let me put this to float on the counter. Let's see if it'll float with a hole in it. It's still... Oh. think it's too little bit to use. Let me just... Oh, it fell. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Let me just stick it back in the water because there's nothing else I could do with that. Stop moving. Bro, it's going in circles. And I don't know where it is. So last piece of dry ice I have. It's vibrating right now. Hear that? And now it's floating because I think it was like flattening itself out because the counter was like touching it. And now it's like a hockey puck. It's still kind of too heavy, I think, but it's still kind of floating. It's getting caught by some stuff on the surface, like impurities or dust. Whoa. Oh my. Okay. That's not ideal. Where is it now? I need to see. Okay. I'm gonna try to get it out. Come on. Okay, I got it out. Just play around with it. Another 5 minutes? Nah. I feel like I really want to put it in the water. I'm trying to think of something else to do with it. I don't know what I just did. I think I accidentally paused the recording. But let me see if I can find in this drawer a lot of stuff. I want to see if... Maybe another penny. I want to see if another penny will react better with it than the one we have. Okay. No, not really. I wouldn't say it's a better reaction of before. It's doing something. And now the penny's cold. And the ice is going everywhere. Chill ice, stay right there. Oh no. And stop floating, please. Thank you. I didn't clean this part of the counter, so it's just sticking on everything. This is what it came in, this whatever this cloth is. And it's just like dry ice, I'll call it. Not just like. Yeah, I think it's much cooler in water. Let me just take this out and put it in water. I'm gonna get some cold water for the final reaction to see if it'll last longer. How about I put a piece of ice in there too? And a piece of ice. And then okay, that's enough. Some icy water. I'll put the ice inside. I'm gonna drink this after, see how cool it is. And my battery's gonna die. What a great time. Let me go get a charger. I'll show you this in the meantime. I wanna hurry up. Thank you, 15-foot charger. Okay, I got a 15-foot long charger. Plug it in. Okay. wonder where the ice is. I think it's gone. No, it's still there, I think. I think I saw it just come down. Yeah, it's coming down. Number 1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite. I do not know why, but within like the first 10 minutes of me posting my other dry ice videos, I got a lot of views compared to my Fortnite videos. So, just got some more dry ice from Amazon. Well, I didn't really get it from Amazon. We bought it with some chickpeas. I don't know what it was. It was edamame, and they just sent it with us. Last time they didn't, but this time they sent some dry ice, so we put it in here. Well, I did. I put it in here. I remember. What was I gonna say? I already forgot. What was that? Something just fell in my kitchen. Let's see if it. Oh, yep. This cup is cold. There's some frost coming from the outside, but I don't think that's because of the ice, the dry ice. I think it was because I put cold water in here in the first place. And the dry ice is making it a little bit colder. And it looks like the reaction is lasting a little bit longer. But to be fair, this piece of dry ice was thicker than the last piece. So, Amazon, thank you. Keep sending me some dry ice and it was my edamame peas. Because this stuff is cool. It's really cool. Nope. I didn't really intend to make that pun. It just happened. Let me try to make the glass clear. Oh, yep. It's creating another hole like the last time. It looks like it frosted itself to the bottom. So this is gonna be a good reaction. It's gonna bubble till its end because it's stuck to the bottom. It's anchored. It anchored itself. You did this, dry ice. This piece is gonna break off right here, and that's gonna go to the top. If my prediction is, oh, I'm wrong. Okay, this piece is gonna break. Nope, it's just totally gonna evaporate. It's creating a lot less smoke now. It's floating. It's not even connected to the bottom. I think it's it's gonna evaporate to its doom. I think some of the dry ice, I put some soap in it, so I don't know how this is gonna taste. I don't think there's soap on this one though. Because I did soap for the vase over there, but I didn't use the same water. And that's at the top. And this piece is gone. And this is what's up. Oh, that water's way colder than the fridge water. That water's freezing. And watch the last piece of dry ice evaporate in my hand. And give me frostbite. Ow. Gone. Nothing. Nothing left. It tastes like sparkling water, but I still don't trust it. It doesn't taste like regular water. It tastes like sparkling water or something like that. It doesn't taste bad, but I don't think I should drink it. Same time with the last time I put dry ice in a cup and I tried to drink it. Oh, and my battery's gone again because I unplugged my phone. It charged 0% since I plugged it in, and it's a fast charger. So thank you, Samsung. And this is my tree. It's a bald cypress. I've been taking care of it for like 2 years now. I bring it inside because I thought it was too early to put it outside. First of all, it was inside, and I thought it was dead. So I didn't really. Well, I watered it once in a while just in case there's a chance, and then it started sprouting. This is the first sprout it sprouted, and this is the rest, and it's alive now. And I put it outside for like 3 days, but it wasn't really growing. It's stunted growth. So it was growing, like when I took it out, it was like this. And after like 4 days of it being outside, I just bring it back in. And hopefully it starts growing again, because I think I put it out too early. And I created this mesh for the soil, because those squirrels kept digging. I don't know what it was, a squirrel, a possum, whatever it was. It kept digging my soil, and I don't know if you can see it here. The squirrels like chewed a part of the branch of the tree off, and I didn't like that. So I put a mesh on the soil, and I didn't know if they were gonna still bite my plant for absolutely no reason. But I took the chance, and the plant is fine. It's just that now they can't dig, and they just don't bother anymore, which is great. So I wasn't taking that precaution this year, because last year they kept digging it out every day. Just made this mesh, I cut it, I put these 4 things to secure it, and my mom told me I should put these 4 wooden things to hold it in place, so nothing could take it out. This is my dead tree. I burnt it because it was just dead for a long time. Burnt it and left it there. Now there's ashes. That was not a bald cypress, the other one that I burnt. That was a coastal redwood. And for some reason, that tree, when you lit it on fire, it was like a fuse. It just like, battery's at 3%, let me plug it in. It was like a fuse. Like once you light one end of it, it immediately starts like burn on the inside, like shh. And it used to let off like these sparks of fire. So I don't know why it did that. But it was cool. It wasn't cool that when my tree died though. And I put a little bit of hydrogen peroxide on the soil every 2 days, because natural rainwater contains a small percentage of hydrogen peroxide to simulate actual rainwater, and whenever it rains, plants grow much better. And since it's inside, I just put a little bit of hydrogen peroxide on it. And I can't really show anything else because I'm connected to a power cord right now. So, look at this. Connected. There was like a regular cord here, and I connected it. Oh, this is plugged. Oh no, it's plugged into the fast charger. I think this may be the reason why my phone isn't charging fast. I connected this part to like a double-sided USB-A port, and then I put this 2 female USB-A connector. I put that, the Samsung one, and I got like a 15-foot cord now. Focus. And that's it for the video. Bye. Have a nice day. And go to sleep early. And bye.